Hey everybody, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. First up, oh, yep, there's Spot disappearing up the hallway. First up, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't do this channel for the subs or any other commercial reason. I do it because basically my guides have given me no choice. But I am just so incredibly humbled. Apparently, viewer pointed out to me that I had passed the 50,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, because I don't even look at that sort of stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now the volume issue. It's I did put a post in my post section. Apparently it is happening right across YouTube at the moment. And what it is I believe it's to try and push people into going into premium packages, which you have to pay for. But to try and overcome the volume, issue, what happens is if you're on a YouTube video, go into your settings in the video. It's the little cog, the little cog at the top. So you're going into the settings, tap on potentially additional settings, and then you should see a setting that's called stable volume that you should theoretically be able to turn on and off on your device. Some people are saying they can't, it's just grayed out. So I have no solution from this side as to what to do with the volume, but please try first of all on your end, going into the settings, additional settings, and then trying to turn on stable volume. As I said, I believe it's something to do with trying to force people onto having to pay for premium YouTube. So all I can do is give my apologies. Sadly there's nothing I can do about it from this end. So please persevere, stick together, and hopefully we shall get through this. Now, news of the day. Apparently it's come out that waltz with a T, make sure you put the T in when you're saying waltz, there has come to light over 20 signal chat groups discussing confidential information. I have again put the article in my post section. To get to the post sections, click on Meister Tarot under any video. It takes you to the main page, and there should be a icon that either says community or posts. Click on that, and I have put the link to the article in regards to that. But apparently National Security Advisor Mike Waltz's team regularly set up chats on Signal to coordinate official work, including Ukraine, China, Gaza, Middle East, policy, Africa, and Europe, according to 4 people who have been personally added to these Signal chats. 2 of the people said they have direct knowledge of at least 20 such chats, and all 4 said that they saw instances of sensitive information being discussed. I've got no words. And on sensitive information being discussed, I'm going to have a look at them this morning. Entertainment only. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just want to put in that I've started reading the 4th turning. Yes, it does. The 4th turning is here. This is the updated version. It does take me a long time to get through a book. So literally I'm only a couple of pages in. Bookmark made by my granddaughter. Yay! Look, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, the coffee was hot. My daughter is having lunch with with girlfriends. At the end of the day, life's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, in regards to the property that I mentioned the other day, the last minute, a apparently a significantly higher offer came in, was accepted, and they have exchanged contracts. So we missed out on that property, possibly. It's not done until the money actually changes hands, so it's under contract at the moment. We'll let it all play out. Okay, but if we missed out on a property to buy, to build, for me to get an office, it does mean that there is something better in the wind. So I'll leave it out at the universe. Obviously, one has to put it out there, but then one also has to take action. So I am keeping an eye, and I am talking to real estate agents, etc. So we'll just let that play. Okay, if I didn't already nip that up, entertainment only, I'm going to have a look at the what's happening in the Middle East at the moment. So over the last few days, apparently deployment to the Middle East region is up by 50%. Fighter squadrons, stealth bombers, aircraft carriers, etc. The largest increase in deployment since 2023. 2023 was the start of the Israel invasion into Gaza. So I just want to see what's happening. The word is out that the US is preparing to launch strikes on Iran, theoretically as punishment for their nuclear weapons program. Remembering that just the other day, the US launched strikes on, not just the other day, a couple of weeks back, on Yemen, discussed on Signal in a chat by all those involved. Um, I'm just going to have a look at it. I'm just going to have a look to see what comes up now. As I split the deck, I'm using my runic tarot for those that want to know the decks, and that's RUNIC. Runic tarot. It's a dark deck. It's used for dark purposes. We've got here a bit of a nightmare situation, but as a few viewers point out to me, the runes on the bottom, when they see that, it always comes up as Russia for them. And we've got here surrender. It can be the victory card, but this dude here is waving the white flag, and I'm just really getting a call to surrender. Now, the word I'm getting for today is maleficent. Don't ask me. I was typing in a reply to an email from one of my lovely viewers, and I was being given the word maleficent, these players. So I shall just pop that out there and leave it there. Show me what we need to know. I really get the feeling this is so intertwined and convoluted. I'll talk about the tariffs in a minute in another reading. Um, but I really get like Russia is literally on the bare bones of its backside. I do get the feeling that this starting of a conflict with Iran is it's playing into so many levels, but part of it is to split the EU in its okay, I'm getting told military concentration. So to take the pressure off Russia, it's just okay. I'm also getting this morning when I was having a look, felon 45 trying to impose the Aliens Act of 1798 got the judges pushed that back, pushed down. I do get that he's going to try the Insurrection Act of 1807, and he's also going to try the Enforcement Act of 1870. Now, I had never heard of the Enforcement Act. These are to stop people from protesting. They are to basically be able to call not even martial law, but to declare to be able to then call on the military. It's just so convoluted. Anyhow, look up the Insurrection Act and the Enforcement Act. Insurrections Act of 1807, the Enforcement Act of 1870. The Enforcement Act was basically an act to ban groups of people from gathering together and going in disguise with intention of violating constitutional rights. This was brought in basically to the Enforcement Act to stop the Ku Klux Klan from attacking and um, to stop attacks on people of colour. But don't be surprised if he brings this act in, enforces it to between the Insurrection Act and the Enforcement Act to try and get the military into play in the US. So, as I was shuffling the deck, and I've just stopped, and I stopped shuffling because I was talking about this US-Iran war, and then I had my quokka moment. Here we've got the defiance of Ukraine, Slava Ukraine. But the other card here is the Three of Swords. It's treason, it's betrayal, it's heartbreak, loss. And if I put those two cards together, it's pretty much about trying to bring about treasonous acts against Ukraine. And I just feel it's about splitting the EU military and financially. It's I just don't know really what to say about all this. It's not about Iran with its nuclear program. It's nefariously maleficent in regards to over here while we do over here. I just I find myself no words. Okay, right. Let's have a look. The US in regards to this Iran situation. Oh, and there's Bindi Dog. So you had Spot going in the background, and there's Bindi having a snooze. This card fell out while I was doing that last shuffle. Right. Okay. Interestingly, Page of Swords. It can be about young people standing defiantly against going into battle, is something I just heard. But it's also about it's my whistleblower card. Now I'm going to go straight to the bottom here because this card is on the bottom. This card is about the corrupt, absolute, complete disregard for human life, and they're tipping over these cups. Couldn't give a rat's backside about the human factor. They're just interested. It's almost like a video game toy thing to them. And this is what makes me so upset and so angry, that these orders are being put out there, because to them it's like they haven't, none of those that are putting these orders out will go to these areas, will be involved in any of this. To them, it's a game. It's a game built out of privileged boredom. Gosh, that's an awful way to put it. And absolute disregard for human life. It really, really angers me. Okay, looking at this rune on here, which I'm really getting a draw to, is you've got facing each other two, what you'd probably call peas, one back to front. These peas mean joy, comfort, and pleasure. So they are contrasting each other. One's facing forward, one's facing backwards, so they're equaling each other out. But the second symbol that is throwing itself up into here, it's almost like an F. And so for me, it's about wealth, abundance, luck, energy, foresight. It's the cancelling out of the comfort and pleasure, and it's the backwards wealth. So it brings no wealth, no abundance, no luck. There's no foresight in regards to this US-Iran threat of war. And that's the truth of it. Okay. A tower moment. Challenged by the destruction, the leveling. Now again, I keep harping back to that vision that I've had for 18 months, 2 years. It's possibly even been longer, 2 years from when I first mentioned it, of some sort of silo type explosion that is going to make the whole world go, holy fudge. I read the other day on the underground bunkers that are full of these missiles in Iran, these underground tunnels. I don't know what it is. It's going to go too far. Okay, Page of Pentacles, another page. Pages are about bringing information forward. So Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be about protection. They can be about money. Again, I'm being drawn to the rune on this particular one. Now, the crossing X is a dawn, a breakthrough, an awakening, and the strike through it is the challenge and frustration. So it's almost like there is this youthful awakening that brings frustration. Okay. In the past, abundance, coming together, joy, forward progress. There is enough on this planet for everybody. If there wasn't the greed, if there wasn't there is enough for everyone. If it wasn't for the hoarding of, you know who I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Sword of truth coming forward. New beginning. Could be a new fight, a new battle, but this new sword coming through. Immediate future, bringing down the wrath on the unexpected. Seven of Wands. Hail and brimstone. Externally, four of Wands. Information about information is going to come out that's going to entrap certain individuals. It's going to bring about a new beginning. Okay, let's see where this goes. A coming together internally. Hopes and fears, the emperor, my way or the highway, patriarchal dictatorship and arrogance. And here's this, is it a surrender? It feels surrender rather than victory card. A surrender, a victory. No, it's not a victory. Thank you. And the symbol here that almost looks like a certain symbol beginning with an S, which it's not. Surrender, a coming together in negotiations, discussions, and the Four of Pentacles, deciding what is really important and burning down the rest, letting the rest go up in flames. We've got the King of Pentacles. It can be a Felon 45, can also be a Fleon card, but it's feeling, this one's got different energy. And then the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, new protection, and we've got a judgment moment coming. collective awakening, a call to arms, a real awakening in regards to this. There's something that feels the challenge will be that the US government will go too far. This, as I said on the base, this absolute corrupt disregard for human life. Okay, where do I go with this? Will there be? Do you like my pillow slip? Oh dear, I should get down to the material shop and actually get some lovely material. Denise Knight has some beautiful backers, back material throws that she uses. Um, where do I want to go with this? Will there be? And that's throughout. Um, I think that it's going to be a yes. Abuse of power, sneaking into camp, betrayal, deception, burning down. Is the US actually going to launch an attack on Iran? I think that's going to be a yes there. Yeah, raping and pillaging, bringing an end to the cycle, betrayal, treason, just Six of Pentacles, throwing this figure out and then closing ranks behind in the past. The plan, that's what the plan is. There is a plan underway. Where's it going to go? However, we have temperance in the immediate future. Okay, secrets being revealed. The elephant in the room, or the bison in the room, is going to be exposed. And then we've got this new coming forward, new scarpering off, abandoning the crusty old dragon, chewing on the dead wood. Okay, the Page of Swords, the youth bringing forward this message. It is a dark situation where there is a decision that needs to be made. Trust your intuition, but there's possibly even a legal decision in regards to this. Now you've got this barren landscape behind with these bodies or these corpses strung up in the trees. It's a really dark card in regards to this. Yeah, burning it to the ground. And here's Felon 45 again, potentially, and then there's this card. Oh, but out of it will become this new opportunity, this new beginning, this new start. And it is of compassion and strength and courage, this new start. And it's part of this full exposure, but I do also wonder whether it is this explosion that I keep seeing with the sun. And then we have the King of Cups coming forward. Significant endings, new beginnings. And then we have the Star of Hope and Healing. And we have the Power moment. Look at these major arcana that are coming out and court cards. Okay. What I'm getting from that, okay, I want to ask just quickly, couple of cards. Will, I keep feeling it. I was getting 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Yesterday. Tell me, is a strike on Iran imminent? Actions having consequences, new journey. Well, they're both yes cards. This 2 weeks feels like it's going to be a holy F. Is there an imminent strike on Iran? Being planned. Well, pretty much signal gate, plans in the making. Wands can mean plans, they can mean communication, the hidden agenda being discussed. And I'm really drawn to the I know this can be a decision. I'm going to say they're being discussed because I'm really drawn to this over the horizon orange. The 10 of Pentacles. I know 10 of Pentacles, it's end of cycle stuff, it's legacy stuff. But if this is not a rape, pillaging, invasion card, I don't quite know what is. Volatile information coming out. And then we've got the Hermit. Isolation. Underground. I'm getting underground. Action, flaming action being taken. You've got here the 6 of Swords. This is the deployment. The cards have been put into play. Tower. 3 of Swords. I just really don't know what to say about this. I am getting that yeah, imminent. And it's not going to be pretty. I hope I'm wrong. I hope somehow it is deflected. I would love to be wrong. I'm hoping somehow it is deflected. But just be aware. And as I was shuffling, we've got this bringing down of the wrath. I just feel it's imminent, and it is going to be the holy F moment. I just don't know what to say. Okay. She'll catch you shortly. Bye-bye.